hello Twitch. I fixed my computer after it rebooted 2 or 3 times.
Top of the morning to you, you grotty fuckers! Happy St. Patrick's Day.
We should have been playing Your Turn to Die.
Oh yeah, for real. I do miss being him, whose name escapes me. Kentaro. Kentaro, that's his name.
Yeah, something.
Wow, I'm a fake fan.
Rintaro?
No, it's Kentaro, I thought. Oh, now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, we should probably look that up.
Let me see. Your Turn to Die characters. I almost said cast. They are not people.
I mean, they kind of are the cast.
Yeah. Qtaro.
Yeah.
Qtaro Burgerberg. Oh, I forgot all about him.
Okay. I'm just gonna be running Tartarus while we chat and suffer, I guess, until we decide that we want to go to bed.
Yeah, honestly. This is a real fucked up night. The ghost of St. Patrick has cursed us tonight. Not only has Jaime had internet issues, but Sierra's whole computer shit itself right before we went on.
Yeah, like I had just started the stream before, and then like as I went to open up Firefox so that I could like monitor the stream, it completely just crashed and rebooted. Not even blue screen. It just it just rebooted.
It just went, I'm eepy, and stopped.
Yeah. Who should I take with me?
Obviously Akihiko. Or do you mean of the ones that are left?
Oh, I don't care. I don't have... This is just what my party was before.
Obviously Akihiko. Put Koromaru in there. And how many are you allowed to have?
I can have one more.
Okay. Yeah, swap out Yukari for Mitsuru.
Right.
Yeah. Hot girl team. The team of only hotties.
The dog.
The dog has hot girl energy. Even if it is not a hot girl. When I play Baldur's Gate, I play with Astarion, Shadowheart, and Lae'zel, and I call it Bad Girl Club.
I like.
And every time
give Koromaru different vests. This is his Persona 5 themed one.
Excellent.
Anyway.
I have to keep playing Baldur's Gate. I like completely stopped playing it on my own. George and I are finally on Act 3.
Let's move.
And like in the beginning of it. Like it's been so long.
God, I was still in Act 1 and then Persona 5 Tactica came out. And I was like, I'm done with Baldur's Gate. Time to play my anime game.
Friendship ended with Baldur's Gate, now Persona 5 Tactica is my best friend.
It's more like Persona 5 Tactica, or Persona 5 in general, is back in town, so it's like...
Yeah.
The boys are back in town, I gotta go do this.
Big Dick is back in town.
Right? Oh boy, we got the psychedelic CDs or whatever.
Honestly though, I fucking love it.
Yeah, I like the design of this this area.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see how far my fists can carry me.
That's my fucking wife, dude. That's my fuck. No, he runs on a handstand.
Look at his. He's got knife things.
Good. He's got the old fucking shovel claws that Knuckles has.
I think those are just like. Oh, they are. They do have.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, nice.
I know my Sonic fandom.
And then we got dog with knife. And
I remember the days when I was happy we had reached the 100th floor.
yeah, now we're almost to the 200th floor. How do you feel now, Mitsuru?
Do you ever bring her along, or was that like a...
Let's keep going.
Oh, no, I do bring her along sometimes. She's one of the highest, well, I mean, there's a way to bring people up to level very quickly. But, she's up there as far as level goes.
Excellent.
I guess is gonna be the next one that needs to be speed leveled. Although I don't bring her with me very often because all she do is physical damage. And then get electrocuted and die.
Damn, I guess.
Yeah,
get your
and now
shit together.
She's in shreds.
We've reached the 199th floor. I can't believe there's more than 200.
You know how in Persona 5 that they would have like conversations with each other and stuff?
Yeah.
While they're going around, they added those for this.
Yes! No shit, is that Hulk Hogan?
Be careful!
Yeah. Yeah, in the flesh.
He looks well oiled today.
Yeah.
Cerberus? More like serve of this, brother! Mitsuru's persona's kind of fun.
One step at a time.
Yeah, she is. I don't have my intelligence high enough to even hang out with her yet. And this is like...
I've been waiting for this.
I'm waiting for
Let's
the
get in there.
New Year's Eve thing, you know?
Yeah. I know. You're still not ready to talk to her. You'll never be ready.
Yeah. I'm like trying to...
What's next?
My academics is like the last thing I need to max out.
What to do?
So it's like...
Not that.
I'm like, I keep thinking that I'm almost there. And that it doesn't take over the max. I'm like, come on! Please! Let me be done!
That's me trying to do like anything that involves like maxing, but especially so in the Story of Seasons game that I'm playing, you have to like train up your child basically, like not in like a bad way. I'm not like doing a little clicker and feeding him treats and everything. I'm just
Fucking Pokemon battling your child.
like fucking.
Got it all mapped out.
Yeah, I'm not making him fight the other children in the
Can I stand on
valley.
this enemy?
But
Okay.
because it's like a remake of A Wonderful Life and Another Wonderful Life with Harvest Moon, they kept the old dynamic of like, oh, if you expose your child to this and that, well, throughout their life, then they want to become this in their career path. And because of the girl that I married, she has the most proficiency to have like an athlete as a child. And I just really like the idea of my fucking weird non-binary farmer person and their hot wife raising up on a farm that nobody's heard of, like the next like big name football player here, like insert big sports person here. The next Babe Ruth, I don't know. And so I've been working on that, and the way that you like train your kid to become an athlete is by, like, the weirdest shit. Well, it's not so weird. You have to be, like, friends with the family that is athletes in the valley, which is, I'm already done that. You have to jump over fences a lot in front of your kid. So I do that basically every day. I'm like, anytime I see that my son is walking around, I'm like, hey, look at me.
Check this shit out, kid.
Check this shit out. And I'm just fucking backflipping over the fence, every other one. And you have to ride your horse a lot in front of it. So I've been doing that. The problem is that the horse is so fast that I keep just like fucking knocking into my son. And it doesn't do anything, obviously, but like it does feel bad to be constantly hitting my son with a horse on accident.
I can imagine.
But get trampled, idiot. But you also have to, the guy who is the athlete, he gives you one of his old, like, gold medals, and you have to, like, show that to your kid. And so I've just been spamming, like, look at this! You fucking look at this medal! This is who you'll be! And I think a lot about what it would be like to actually raise a real child like that.
You're like, okay, I get it. You got this thing. Stop showing it to me. You've showed me 10 billion times.
And it's not even my medal.
Oh my god.
It's my friend's gold medal. Like, I'm friends with a guy who used to be an athlete, and now he is like a coach in the next town over that he commutes to. And he is like, hey, I got something for you. Like, you've been such a cool guy, and like, it's been great to like hang out with you. You're an inspiration to my family and all this. Like, I just love having you guys around in the valley. Here, this is one of my old medals, and I want you to keep it. And so now I show my son that all the time. I'm like, hey, this is what you should aspire to be. The thing that mommy isn't. I don't want you
like that every time. I max somebody out here, and then they give me something that's like really dear to their heart. Like,
yes!
This fucking like phone strap that Yukari had that she used to talk to when she was sad.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to give me this? And she's like, it's okay. I'm doing better than I was. And I'm like,
still.
I'm like, if you want to come, if you need to talk to it, you can come visit it, I guess, or have it back. I don't know.
Can you fucking imagine how, like, they must perceive the main character to get, like, you need this more than me.
Right?
I've seen your room. You're really sad. I think you need this phone charm, friend.
God, Tanaka, the TV guy, he gave me the thank you letter that some charity organization gave to him, that they sent him. I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm like, why are you giving me this? He's like, I don't need it, I don't care. Kinda feels good though to, I don't know. He didn't want to like fully go like, oh yeah, it's kinda cool to help people, because he's an asshole. But it's like, you know, I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. Which is literally what he said.
I was worried that you were.
Yeah, I was.
Thank God.
My entire worldview, or like view of you, was about to like be rocked.
The strong one, be on your guard.
God forbid you do anything to help anybody.
Right.
The thing about it is that, like, of all of the Personas, Persona 3 is like the most brutal. It's not even like, I'm not talking gameplay wise, I'm talking like story wise. Like, everyone is so depressed and wants to kill themselves, as evidenced by the way that they shoot themselves in the head to summon the Personas.
Right. And the dog has like a shock collar or something.
Oh my god. Even the dog has depression. How's your day going?
His family died.
Yeah, he's a dog!
Yeah, his family died, and then he's like, protecting the shrine for however long until he meets his new friends. He decides to fight with us.
That helps.
Appreciate it.
Koromaru is a good boy.
I love that dog. And this is the thing. What is he, an Akita or a Shiba? I want to say he's a Shiba.
Because Shibas, I think, are smaller than him.
Let's stay focused.
He's like a full-size dog.
This will do the trick.
Either way, those are shitty dogs.
I mean, yeah.
They're like Japanese chihuahuas, dude. They fucking suck temperamentally. And that's why I'm so impressed by Koromaru, because he managed to beat it, you know? He beat his breed. Good for him.
Well, they're kind of not that far off, like, genetically from wolves compared to normal dog breeds.
Let's see.
So they are going to be a little bit more, like, independent and stuff. And then, of course, if they're raised in a strange, like, or like not a very conducive environment for them, they'll be very neurotic. And
Yeah.
so they'll be extra terrible to deal with.
And that's the thing, like, people always want the dogs because of how they look, but, like, do you have an environment that is suitable to this dog? It fucks me up every time, because, like, if you don't live on a farm, don't get a sheepdog. If you don't get any kind of, like, hunting dog if you don't go out to the woods and shit. Like,
Hunting dogs and working dogs, they need to be working. If
Yeah.
they're not working, they're bored. Or they need to have something that they consider to be, like, their role. It doesn't
They
have
need
to be,
enrichment.
like, an actual job. But, like, they gotta have their own thing that they like to do.
yeah.
My
They need
parents'
their
dog,
enrichment.
she loves to help. So if you give her something to carry for you, she's like, hell yeah, and then she'll, like, show it off to everybody in the room. So everybody's like, oh,
This is
what a
my
good
task."
girl, you're doing so good. And she loves that.
That's why I'm fine with Puppy, because, like, he's not for
them where it
anything.
hurts.
Take one look at that dog and tell me he was made for a task. Like, he was not made for any task. He was made to have short little legs, and a weird little body, and a scrunkly little face. If anything, he was meant to be a dust buster. But, like... and he's just content. He's fine. He gets kind of weird and wild, but that's because he's like,
Should I stand on this
he doesn't know he's 14 and should be dead.
He is a tiny old man.
He is, but he doesn't act like it. Like, just today, he was like jumping off of the couch and then back onto the couch and like running back and forth all over the house. And I was like, Puppy, calm the fuck down. Like, what are you doing? Every time I think that dog is on his deathbed, he does that, and then every time I think that dog is dying, he's on his deathbed. So, at this point, I'm just winging.
Never let him know your next move.
Literally, he's always zagging on me. I feel like a chump, dude. I'm like, are you... This next time that he has a downswing, I'm gonna look him in the eyes and I'm gonna be like, you better not be faking. You better not be. I'm still gonna take you to the vet because that's my job as your caretaker. But you better not be faking. Our vet is so tired of seeing that ass. Like, just, okay, Puppy, what is it this month?
This will do the trick. How about
This thing to die.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, it's kind of a boss type thing. Well, it's like a side path that takes me to a stronger enemy.
How should I check?
It's sitting like how I sit in my chair.
How many legs do you have?
Enough.
Got it all. Just gonna win this.
Enough for my little tasks.
I'll take care of this. Caesar! We can't.
Now I'm getting shit.
Oh yeah.
Rather, we were basically there.
Sorry, I was taking a very big sip of my LaCroix.
So was I, but it was beer.
It is St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I put 1 drop of food coloring in it. And I was like, that'll be good enough.
Fighting. For him too.
It's crazy that it got this lime green.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like you poured yourself a frothy glass of your own foundation.
Yeah. I almost sampled it when drawing it from my skin color.
I love it.
But then I was like, no, that's not
Nah,
quite
you're more
correct.
lime. It's gotta be Kelly green.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
Yeah. I
Hello.
didn't know what Kelly green was until middle school, because my old middle school colors were green and gold. And our choir teacher had like just gotten us polo shirts for our choir group, and she was like, "They're Kelly green," and I was like, "I don't know what that is. I have a friend named Kelly. She is not green."
I had a classmate named Kelly who liked green. And then
My
there's,
mom
like,
went to
a hotel or something in the area that had Kelly in the name, and their color was green.
My mom went to school with a guy named Kelly. I know, right? And
My friend's dad's name is Kelly.
oh, I mean, what a normal thing to have for a name, sir. No, but she had like a crush on him, apparently.
I'm still setting
And
up.
I was like,
It'll
Mom,
take a
that's a
little more
girl's
time.
name. And she was like, stop. He was a nice boy. So, like, if the tides had been different, there's like some timeline where I could have had a dad named Kelly.
Don't get careless.
I mean, probably not anyway, because like, oh my god, what if your friend's dad, who's named Kelly, was who my mom had a crush on in high school?
I think so.
Isn't that wild? That would be so wild.
Your
work out
mom went
there.
to school in Nebraska.
Kind of. New Mexico.
Pretty close.
They both start with N-E.
They sure do.
So it's basically the same thing. You guys drawing hard.
Because it's a skill that you have to practice. I don't want to practice.
You're not my dad.
I'm busy
Alright.
playing Persona.
Let's
I
be
don't
on our
have
way.
time to practice drawing.
I'm busy playing Harvest Moon. I don't have time to draw more Harvest Moon art. I know it's like... I know it's not Harvest Moon anymore. I know that. Listen, if you're listening to this later on or now, and you're saying like, oh, actually it's
Worth
good
our
for
while.
season because they broke off from the main place from Natsume who made all the Harvest Moon. I know. Okay, I know.
This should
You don't get to where I am in the Harvest Moon world without knowing what you know.
This one.
However, I grew up calling it Harvest Moon. It feels the same. Story of Seasons is too long to say. They should have thought of that.
My dog!
You killed my fucking dog, bro! Man, he's
You
just
son of a
dead on the
bitch.
sidewalk. Oh,
was that?
Koromaru. I said, man, he's dead on the sidewalk. Koromaru.
He hasn't dropped his knife though. Good boy.
A dog is always prepared.
Even in death.
He's gonna cross the river Styx with that knife.
Sonata-senpai, your defense is down.
Alright. Come back to life!
What?
Energy. I can use it now.
You better get a begging strip for that.
Right. Fuka didn't use one of her stupid lines this time? Come on. She always says something dumb and then it's like split in a weird way that makes it sound worse. Like, it would be fine if it wasn't like delivered in such a strange way. And like, I get that they made her do that, but
but still,
I guess they probably wanted to stick with like the way that the words were spaced out in Japanese, but there's no mouth movement, so who cares?
yeah.
She annoys me. And I finally got used to Koromaru's like high-pitched barks. Even though I think he should have a lower voice.
Because he's badass.
Because he's a big dog.
Sometimes big dogs have high-pitched little voices.
Yeah.
Shall I move to
You'd be
strike?
surprised. I mean,
They can make those sounds, but I feel like I don't know. He's kind of a big dog.
Keep an eye on your health.
yeah, but again, he's also supposed to be an Akita, and those things are sonically the worst. Welcome to the stream. I'm here to shit on Akitas and only that.
Thanks.
What would you say is the worst dog breed?
As far as dogs that I don't want to have, or
Yeah, like somebody, like you get paid money to take in a dog. What is the dog that you would turn down the money for?
Now's your chance.
probably like a Chihuahua.
Mine is also a Chihuahua. Now let's expand on that. They're stinky. They're little.
I haven't really been close enough to a Chihuahua to smell it. I just know that they're very territorial and will only bond with like one person, and then they will protect that person like to the end, and they will be very anxious the whole time. And I'm like, I kind of want my dog to be okay with other people and not be a vibrating neurotic mess.
A girl I knew in high school, she had a Chihuahua, and the Chihuahua was like super bonded with the grandma and not anybody else in the house, so that sounds right. And the Chihuahua was a bitch. She was a real bitch all the time, and she would try to bite you the second you were near her. And I was like, hey, this is a bad dog. Hey, you have guests, and she's being a bitch and trying to bite me. Like,
Sounds like my neighbor's cat. Well, he was a bitch. Bitch of a cat. She chased my brother down the street.
Holy shit!
Like, she was an asshole. Like, that's the epitome. Like, that's why I hated cats at the point when I was leaving for college, because that was my main cat experience.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't hate cats, obviously. Like, I have a cat. But I am still much more a dog person. And I think I like Beans so much because he kind of acts like a dog. He, like, is very much a cat in the fact that he looks like a cat and like, you know, shits in a box. But, like, he acts like a dog in the sense that he cannot and will not and always refuses to leave me the fuck alone. He, like, him and Puppy both, like, I'll go downstairs and I'll sit on the couch and Puppy will jump onto the couch and demand to be, like, flush against me. And I'm like, okay, I kind of wished I had stretched out my legs before you did this, but fine. I guess I'll stay here until my legs fall asleep. And then immediately, oh god. I see that, yeah.
Mitsuru and Hiko are dead.
It's just you and the dog. What the dog doing?
And I'm almost dead. I think I only survived because of an item I had on me.
Well, time to shoot yourself in the head about it.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, like the second puppy is like comfortable on the couch, Beans will immediately come into the room and then try to sit directly. He sits like on my chest, and because of that, he like lays his whole body against my nose and mouth and tries to effectively smother me. And I'm like, Beans, please. The second I'm doing anything, he's just like, oh no, you're not doing that now. Now it's Beans time. If you ever meet Beans, which I hope that you get to, whether that's before I leave Texas or not, more than likely it's gonna be after I leave Texas, but if you ever meet Beans, just be prepared, because he's gonna just immediately start, like, headbutting you, and, like, trying to climb on you, and, like every friend I bring over, he just climbs me. He would sleep on Jaime when she was here.
You know that asshole cat that I was talking to you about? She would sleep on people, or next to people that were staying over.
Excellent.
She would pretend like she wanted you to pet her and stuff, and then if you get anywhere, like, or she like suddenly changes her mind and like tries to fucking kill you.
Typical cat.
Yeah, but like it seems more extreme than normal cat behavior.
Yeah. There's definitely something wrong with that cat. I mean, she chased somebody down the street.
Oh yeah.
And that's not like a normal thing that cats do.
Yeah.
Your defense is down. Keep an eye on your health.
That's why, like, you need to, like, be facing the cat as you back away, because, like, they still have that big cat DNA in them.
Yeah.
Where, like, if you turn your back, they're like, oh, it's a chase.
It's time to attack.
A chase you want, a chase you'll get.
Oh fuck! There I died.
Well...
Leader, say something, please!
I
I gotta load those, like...
very often in this game.
I have to load those Pokemon Stadium, like, announcer sound effects into, like, a soundboard, so whenever we die, I can be like, oh, going down! It's a one-hit wonder! Those play in my head a lot more than they should.
Okay, let me rebuild my team.
Yeah. Might not be conducive to...
Honestly, I might keep Yukari in.
Yeah, dude. Yukari is still hot. It's just Mitsuru's hotter.
Should I put Mitsuru in instead of the dog?
No, I mean, Koromaru's good for morale.
You're right. Alright.
Speaking
Yukari
of...
can help keep us alive.
Speaking of, is this bitchly still asexual, since you can't be gay?
Not with the Elizabeth situation.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about the Elizabeth screenshots from earlier.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm pretty
Can't believe
cool,
you let
yeah.
a weird...
Time to start
I can't believe you let a weird
Let's move.
spirit figment give you a handjob in your dorm room.
I'm a teenager, what do you expect?
Yeah. Listen, you got depression. You just forget about your problems
Depressed.
any way you can.
There's this girl in my room who invited herself to... She asked to come to my room, by the way. And now she's asking for all of this. And I'm like, yeah.
You know what?
Let's do
Who
it.
am I? You know what? I don't want to be rude. I'm a gentleman. You know, I can't turn a lady down.
Yeah, she's offering. I mean...
What kind of a man?
She's curious! She said thanks for satisfying my curiosity to the end.
Oh my god.
I'm like, wow, Elizabeth.
Like I said before, whore affectionate. I love that for her.
She's like, and that's it. I'm not coming back to this side anymore. Bye!
I got what I wanted. I took your
Okay.
virginity. Goodbye forever.
like, damn. We thought we had something special.
I thought what we had was special!
Do all this again.
Okay.
Thanks, Koromaru, for your input.
You're welcome, Bark Bark.
Oh,
Alright, let's get going.
Shadow up ahead.
If only he could.
two people seem to be able to
This'll be
understand
no
him,
problem at all.
but one of them is in robot hospital.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
The best bet. Let's go.
Fuck, did my line weight change? No.
Now's the time.
I understand that struggle.
Because I've done like most of the body at this point. And I'm like, Jesus H, no, wait.
What to do? This is it.
If you had a persona, what element do you think your persona would have?
Probably fire or dark for them edgy.
Yeah, that tracks for you. What persona do you think mine would have? Because I have an idea of like what I think I would have, but I'd like to know.
You look.
Let me refresh myself on what elements there even are.
Yeah,
Can't keep too many things in my brain at the same time.
that's okay.
I want to say electric.
Yeah, I was thinking electric or physical, either or. And I just like that's followed me for a long time in my life, you know. Like I've had my very first favorite Pokemon was Raichu, because I'm not like other girls.
That's the way up. Good
I
boy,
like
Koro-chan.
Raichu.
Raichu's
was
great.
Was more one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know if I knew what
Everything
Raichu
on
was
this
at
floor
that
by now.
point.
I think I just really liked Raichu's like tail, and like it had such a cute little face and a fat little body.
Yeah.
But I always like gravitated towards electric types. Like I was really into Zapdos. Fun fact, I cosplayed like a ballroom version of Zapdos
Cool.
several years ago. So I had made like a gown that was like inspired by Zapdos, and I made like a masquerade mask that looked like Zapdos's beak and face. And I had actually sewed two wigs together to make them yellow and black, and I spiked it out, and it was really cool. It was like one of my more intricate cosplays. It was still bad. Don't get me wrong, it was still dog shit. It was still bad. But
Jump on the one-way teleporter to the entrance.
it was like one of the most effort that I had put into a cosplay. I think the second most, or no, I think the very most now is my Sonia Nevermind, because I literally made that dress from scratch.
God, hang on.
Are you lost on Rainbow Road?
No, the Reaper's on his way.
Oh,
For some fucking reason. I haven't even been here that long.
you're a bad little boy. Don't get reaped. You're gonna get reaped on Rainbow Road. Say that 3 times fast.
And I was in like the darkest
Oh,
fucking
there's
place
the
ever.
treasure chest.
Let's see where I'm going, but... he might follow me onto this floor, but at least I have a little bit of space. He does follow you in this one, which sucks.
Oh, great.
It's been
That's
getting
what you
better
need.
recently. Let's take care not to catch a cold.
Thanks, Yukari.
Yeah, stay warm and strengthen your immune system.
You're welcome.
Now's our chance.
Anyway, yeah, your cosplay. Damn, poor Maru.
Yeah, the most I've ever done, the most work I've ever done in our cosplay has been Sierra, because I had to build her from scratch, her dress. Which is fun, actually. It was really fun to, like, sew a dress. Not while I was sewing it. I had not a fun time doing that, at all. Well, I did and I didn't. It's like, you know how you don't have fun when you're making art, but you also do have fun?
Yeah.
It's exactly that when I'm, like, constructing.
The enemy lines are broken.
Which is why, like, I keep making doll stuff, even though while I'm making doll stuff, I'm like, I don't want to have to make this. Why did I do this to myself? I don't want to have to do this.
Understandable.
I think every, like, person who does art in some way can understand that, you
Really
know?
cool out there, Florida.
Because that's just, like, I don't know, that's just,
That's just how it is making stuff.
yeah, that's just how art be.
We heading up these stairs?
Honestly, it's how, like, every profession is.
Yeah. You do it because you get the most satisfaction out of doing it, but the process of doing it is, like, such a bitch. Like, I've seen furniture flippers that are like, I hated myself for this, but it turned out great.
Yeah. Me
And I'm just
every
sitting there like-
painting.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
It'll take
Well,
a
you
little
really put, like, everything into it.
Yeah.
Like, even I am able to, like, kind of step back and be like, hey, let's find a way to just kind of avoid doing this. Or, like, sometimes it won't turn out right, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna make it again, so it's just gonna have to look like that.
You have a skill that can hit a weakness.
But, like, you will draw something as many times as you need to until your brain tells you it's fine.
That time that I drew that motorcycle, like 3 times.
Yeah. I watched in abject horror as you did that to yourself. It looks great,
Yeah.
but wow.
I think it was worth it, and then I kept finding reference pictures after the fact, and I was pissed.
Yeah.
Ice doesn't seem to have any effect.
It still looks good. It looks like you used a
I'm
reference.
still setting up. It'll
I-
take a little
I
more
did.
time.
As much as I could.
Yeah.
I'll go with. Never mind.
Fire won't work.
I
It's all you.
now have started using references quite a bit. I,
Step at a time.
you know, I haven't
Got
for the longest time. Which I think is like a blessing and a curse in a weird way, because like
where to start.
Who's gonna win this?
in a way I can kind of jazz my way through a lot of different poses and stuff, because I've learned how to just kind of like method it out. But in another way, I definitely would have built more like practical skills had I been using them from the beginning.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I can probably pose a hand on the fly. Would it have looked even more polished had I used a reference? Of course! Of course it has. Am I a big dummy? Yeah! Yeah, of course I am!
Me too. I drew too much anime.
Yeah. I drew too
Didn't
much,
learn
like,
anything about anatomy.
I mean, who needs it, you know?
Right.
If it's a square with 5
That
little
certainly
dinglies
went
on it,
well.
I know it's a hand. But, like, especially in, like, the style of animes that I like, The like really cutesy ugu like shoujo shit. I really didn't learn anatomy. I especially
Neither did they.
didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. But like, I think that's fun in its own right, because while I wasn't learning anatomy, I was learning stylistic choices. I should have learned the basis, of course. And of course,
The basics
when
are
I was...
always a better place to start than trying to draw Yami Yugi from the cover of some drawing book that you found. That's what I did.
That is the most you sentence I think you've ever spoken.
And that was in like, I don't know, somewhere between 4th and 6th grade.
Yeah, I'm the same way though. Like I specifically remember like holding open my manga to draw a specific panel that I saw that I liked.
Yeah.
You know, and like master copying like that is good. Well, quote unquote master, but like
Oh, there's a
like
treasure chest.
copying the people who you like to look at helps you learn kind of why you like to look at them. Like, oh, they make the eyes slope this way, or like, oh, they're specific. Like, I like how fluid the wrists are connected to the rest of the arm. Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know how to word it, but I know how to do it. And like a lot of the reason why I ended up loving a lot of the stuff I was copying was because I like that shoujo does this thing where like the arms are almost a continuous line, like all the way to the fingertips. But in a way that, like, you still see the shape of the arm, but it's so skinny. You know, it's like they look like stretched noodle people, and there's something so weirdly satisfying about that. Like, I love that, like, clamp, almost, like, stretch Armstrong to the point of no return kind of shit, because, like, you see the line of, you almost, like, they're almost like living lines of action. You just see them, the way they pose, you can feel it go all the way from the shoulder to the fingertip. And
Yeah. I always think
it's
of
very graceful.
XXX Holic.
Yes,
For
exactly.
that. Because, like, it looks so good in the manga. And then you watch the anime, and it's like they don't know how to do it.
Yeah, they can't.
And
Nobody knows
it's
how
like
to
impossible to do for an anime.
Yeah.
And they probably should have adjusted the proportions for the anime.
For sure! But it's so funny that they didn't.
It is so funny. If they
And
do a remake, they need to adjust that.
For sure.
But right now, it's that the one that exists. It's like charming that they tried.
It makes me want to rewatch it. Actually, I love Triple X
Right.
Holic so much. I love it for like a lot of reasons, but there is specifically like one of the summers after I moved to Texas where we had Netflix, and it was on Netflix, and I was watching that, and Sergeant Frog and stuff. Like, I would end one and move on to the next really easily. And my mom would, like, ask me what I was watching, and I'd be like, oh, it's this. This is what it's about. And she'd be like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, you want to watch it? And she's like, no. But then she would end up sitting with me and watching it anyway. And she loves the opening of Triple X Holic. She loves it so much.
It's been a long time since I've seen that, so I don't even know. I can't remember what it is.
It's great. It's still one of my favorite anime openings too, honestly. It's that, and she loves, there's an ending of Sergeant Frog, called Afro Gunso, and, like, putting that on, like, every once in a while I'll remember it, and I'll put it on, and my mom will, like, come from a different room to jam to it, and it's, like, really cute that she does that. I'm like, aha, you like Krabby Patties, don't you, mother? I remember my dad watching JoJo, too. Because it used to come on Toonami. And so, like, every once in a while, I would be, like, cleaning up after dinner or something, and he would, like... He'd be like, oh, look, it's anime day! Let's put on some anime for you! And I'm like, you don't have to do that. And it'd be like an episode of JoJo. And I remember specifically, he opened it to an episode and a scene where Dio, like, eats a baby. like, straight up! And he was like, what? What? And I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's JoJo.
And then he had to know more.
No, he kept watching it in, like, horrified suspense, and then it started playing Roundabout, and he was like, this is Roundabout, and I was like, yeah, it's the JoJo song. He's like, no, it's not, and I'm like, it is now. It's the JoJo song.
He's gonna win this. Let's go! What's going on?
Yes. Can't do this right.
I have to do this.
Save me. I hate drawing fluidly.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Just do it the way I want you to.
Should I scan on this enemy?
What if I just do partial and I connect it? I can make it look better. I don't know how some people do it.
Never mind.
I have such shaky hands.
This enemy?
Yeah, I have really shaky hands, and I know that the way to avoid that is by drawing really quick lines, but I feel like I have zero control when I do it really quick, because I'm just whipping my fucking arm.
Turn off the stabilizer.
If this works.
You're welcome.
I'll go with. Never
Should
mind.
I scan on this enemy?
You're just not taking in any of the information
And now
you're
it's
looking at.
complete. You have a skill that can hit a weakness. Yes! This...
Let's do it.
I like how poor Mario always has to, like, jump into frame because he's so small. He, like, bounces
bitty.
straight up.
Attack! Nice one!
He can jump like a motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
The best bet would be.
Oh?
Thank goodness!
This might be working.
And it feels like it's drawing too slowly, or if it's not quite
How's
doing
everyone
what you,
feeling?
like, moving, changing direction as much as you want, just turn it down a little bit.
Oh, I didn't even turn on the stabilization. I didn't know where to find it, so I just gave up.
Oh, it's like in the brush settings, like by size, if you have the bar for
Oh
size. So, like,
shit! Yeah, I see it! Wow! Wow!
I've already seen
I'm
this.
doing it, Dad!
What's next?
Good job.
Are you proud of me, Father?
Yep.
I've already scanned this
Oh
one.
my god. This stage is everything! Oh no! My art is gonna be so smooth! Finally! I'm going to be the smooth guy!
Sometimes it's more helpful to not have stabilization on for certain instances.
Oh yeah,
But like for big smooth lines, yeah, that's kind of necessary.
So, I was very anti-stabilizer, which is why I kind of was like, I don't know, when you had suggested it, because I had never gotten it to work in a way that was like I don't know. Yeah, it always just felt like it was ignoring everything I was telling it to do and saying, no, fuck you, it's gonna look like this now. And I don't do that.
What to
I
do?
don't play that way. I don't play like that.
Luckily, Flip Studio is actually good at its job.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're so
Because, like, I used to do this back when, I was using a, borrowed Psy.
something else.
And,
Yeah.
Target the enemy's weakness.
a version of Paint Tool Psy that I borrowed from a friend.
Good to go.
I'll go with.
And then paid for later. With my money.
Come.
Think that's gonna hit me?
Impressive footwork,
I was like,
Sonata
God damn it,
Senpai.
how did it know?
Okay, it's go time.
Aiming the ice attack at Akihiko.
One step at a
Don't do
time.
that. But he dodged it. Yeah.
Cause he's
'Cause he's
epic.
good at his job.
It's cause he's epic.
Right there. Pull the trigger.
Job, Akihiko, you're so
We've
fucking
already
epic,
scanned this
dude.
one. In this situation, Isis.
I wish Akihiko would fuck my mom so he could be my dad, because you're so epic.
What the fuck?
You're back in the fight. Now it's your turn.
Oh, my name. I'd like you to control the too, please. This is the reason why I don't do hotkeys a lot. And it's because I don't type correctly.
Yeah.
Which is so surprising, I know.
Looks like fire.
But because of how I am, I don't like... My body really hasn't memorized where the keys are.
Amazing.
And so, honestly, every time I do try to do Control-Z, like, hotkey-wise, I just end up hitting Control-X instead, and it's like, you want to cut this whole layer? I'm like, no! Stop! I don't want to do that! I want to do what I want to do!
We gotta get you a shortcut keypad.
Yeah, I know. We've been talking about this for how long, though?
Sonata Senpai.
About 4 years.
About 4 years! It's
The
insane to me that
entirety
we've been
that
friends
we've known
that
each
long.
other almost.
Yeah.
Nice work.
It's insane to me that we've known each other that long.
Yeah.
I can't fathom it.
It's crazy how time works.
What next?
Yeah, there's gonna be a day where I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, my friend, I've known him for 20 years! And you're gonna be like, 20 years too long! We sound like old people even though we're like
Good boy.
40.
Yeah.
Got your walker.
Good job,
you know?
Koromaru. Good boy. Good boy.
Someone wants a begging strip.
I love how happy he looks when he's the one that finishes it.
Because he did it.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Good
I am excited for you to eventually get a dog because I feel like you know, like, how to train them well.
I don't know that I've done very much dog training.
Well, I
but,
just mean, like, in a way that, like,
I'm not a
they can
pushover.
behave. Yeah.
Dog begs for my food. I'm like, no. Whereas
Whereas
people
some
keep
dog
trying to
owners.
yeah, whereas some dog owners, my mom will give the dog the last bite of her food.
My grandpa did that too. That's why puppies got IBS. For those who don't know, Puppy was my grandpa's dog, and then my grandpa passed away. Thank you so much for your condolences. And I inherited him in a way because I didn't want him to have to like go to the pound just because his owner died. So he's my little ward of the state. I was wanting a dog
Mostly
anyway.
it's just he went to live with his aunt or whatever. that type of thing. Not really
Yeah.
the Lord of the State.
Yeah. Well, he's my uncle, but still, yeah.
Well, yeah. He adopted your aging uncle.
Yeah, I literally adopted my aging uncle because he was too old and was probably just gonna get fucking cold. God,
Looks like Koromaru wanted to go back. Koromaru seems to be on board.
Look at his little tail. Love him and his angel wings. He's my angel. Yeah.
Hey, that looks like a rare chest.
Does it, Akihiko? Does it?
Oh my god.
That looks like a rare chest.
I'm gonna save this
That's
because
probably
I've
a good
been
idea.
working for quite a while.
Not bad. I appreciate it.
Jeez, Koromaru wanted to go back. He's got half his SP left. What the hell?
Yeah, dude.
Lazy boy.
I've done 2 things. Now I'm easy.
Just like any Persona games. You can only do 2 things per day, and then that's it.
Fucking Morgana.
Which is how I am.
Yeah.
Like I
didn't know
one thing,
every
I'm like,
Persona
okay, now I can do
protagonist-
nothing for a while. Or
I didn't know every Persona protagonist had ADHD.
right. I was like, I kind of want to keep going actually, but I told Koromaru that we'd go back. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we gotta go back.
I made a
can't lie
promise
to
to
the
the dog. Yeah. It's like I got showed this series called Love on the Spectrum. I don't know if you've heard about it yet.
Nope.
It's literally like a love show about like people who are deeply on the autism spectrum.
Mhm.
Like it ranges obviously because it's a fucking spectrum, but
What?
I'm gonna blow your mind with that shit.
Yeah.
But it's the episode that I was exposed to, I had like mixed feelings about because in certain ways it seemed like a little infantilizing, but in other ways it was fucking hilarious. Like there was this one girl who was like such a boss bitch. She was like, yeah, if my guy does not live close, if he is not interested in pursuing a career in animation and is employed and everything, I am not going to get
Sometimes you
with
need
him.
luck to
And
win
I'm like,
back.
yes, queen!
But obviously,
Absolutely.
alone isn't
But
enough.
also, animation's very specific, like maybe just chill with that part, but whatever, you know?
I-
Your enemy. It'd be great if we can defeat it.
She
Sound
like
killed a
was, yeah, I know. For her it is.
That was a
But
workshop.
for real. But she,
I'm still setting up.
And now,
she's
It'll
talking
take a little
to
more time.
her aunt, and I don't remember what they were talking about, but she basically alludes to like
Who's gonna win this?
his like cucumber or something, and they're like laughing because they're on TV and she just said a fucking out of pocket thing. And she's like, "Did you get it? Did you get what I meant by cucumber?" And they were like, "Yeah, we got it." It wasn't cucumber. I don't remember what it was, but she made like a alluding to his dick joke, and she was like, "Did you get that? Did you catch it?" I'm talking about his penis. And that had me on the fucking floor. The rest of it, you know.
Child.
Yeah.
I think I can use it now.
Man, Fuka looks so much better in this game.
I guess she just decided she's not gonna talk during that anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She doesn't need to.
Strike attacks are no good here. Be careful.
Something about
What
this
the
little
goddamn
hand
fuck?
guy.
Fuck, what am I supposed to do here?
Supposed to kiss him.
What the hell?
Does that mean that everything heals him?
Yes, it does. Which is
I guess
why
catch
I'm
him in a Pokeball.
confused.
Quick, catch him in a Pokeball.
Do I even have any, like, nullify resistance abilities? Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to just use fucking
This work?
holy or whatever the hell it is. Almighty. In some Shin Megami Tenseis it's called holy. And for some reason I thought of that first.
That's okay.
I haven't even played much of the ones that call it holy. I think that was just like the main, like Shin Megami Tensei 5. That was, I think that was the only one that I played that called it holy.
I'm not here to fact check you, man.
I'm just talking.
Well, don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I
I'll
like
sit
you.
here in silence.
I'm joking. No, wait, that's bad air.
There we go.
Me
Thank you,
sobbing.
though.
I'm joking. I like you.
I've already scanned this one.
My persona's ready.
Light doesn't seem to be
I'll
effective.
take care of this. I've got you.
Man. I really did it to him with this design.
Now's the time.
It's serving cunt. It's serving everything.
I won't lose.
Just one left. Enemy defeated. You're doing great, Yukari-chan.
Man, poor Jamie.
Right?
I can't believe she melted along with the modem.
Yeah, rip. She was just a little pink blob next to the
Well, I mean-
melted modem.
Yeah, at least we got to scoop her into a little jar before she melted with the modem plastic, but like...
Yeah, maybe we can reconstitute her.
Oh, we can. We just gotta like shove a Dorito and some kind of water in there and... she'll reconstitute.
Draw a circle
and... Draw a circle and, you know, that's the Earth. And...
put like a game controller in there. Maybe a Miku figure.
We can't be divulging too much of this. The viewers at home are gonna start summoning her.
Uh-oh. Please don't summon Jamie. We need her to be here.
Yeah. She's our treasurer. If you summon Jamie, we're out of money. I'm our notary. So summon me if you need a little stamp.
All enemies
Hey,
defeated.
we killed
Good
it.
work out there.
Woohoo!
We dropped a snowman on it and killed it.
Absolutely killing it, Jimmy.
That's my Sheen impression. Do you ever watch Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then. Moving
So
on.
so just SpongeBob then was where he drew the line.
It's one of those doors. What should we do?
What should we do? We should wait a minute before we do that because I think it's gonna kill me.
I bet we'll find something good in there. Let's open it.
Alan.
Enemy
Yes.
spotted. Let's take him down. Found the stairs. Want to climb up?
I've been doing this.
shadows on the floor, scared. And then I go into the fucking monad door, and then I die.
This
Them's the
floor has
bricks,
been
pal.
fully explored now. Good work, everyone.
I've been
That
doing
feels
this
like a
thing
big
recently
accomplishment. Let's keep it up for the next floor.
where when I say something out of pocket and George tries to look at me, like a dog, I will look away like I didn't do something. You know how dogs, like, dart their eyes away from you when you've discovered they have done a crime? I've just started doing that on reflex, where he'll turn to look at me at the same force that I'm turning away. Like I'm looking for who did it. And it's effective.
Is it?
Oh yeah, he's none the wiser.
I'm sure. I think this is the thing that killed me. Alright, let's do it.
Woohoo! Murder!
Now we got Yukari so we can have a better chance of staying alive.
Bring it
There's
on.
one enemy.
She a healer?
Yeah. She's like
Ready to go.
the best healer.
Fuck yeah.
Keep it together. Help us. Call an enemy.
Man, it's already inflicted a shot.
One step at a time.
Yes.
Me too. I'm also
In this
in shock.
situation,
Should probably prepare for when it tries to kill me.
Prepare for impact.
they've been shot.
And now?
They're wide open.
Now.
Appreciate it.
Luca was like, they're wide open! And I ignored her.
The best bet.
I was like, I'm gonna heal my party first.
Let's do it! Caesar!
Man.
I like that his persona is a guy piloting a guy. I'll have to show you specifically.
Should I stand on
There's
this
a
enemy?
chance.
Pull the trigger.
Come.
I'll go with.
Not the literal war god.
It's time for.
Get ready.
Not the literal war god Kali.
Sometimes you need a war god.
Sometimes you need a war god at your beck and call when you're a teenager.
Right?
End this.
Like, fucking Asa. Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, literally.
She's the last one that needed that. But she still can't make use of it.
It's because she's a fail girl.
She really is.
I think the author of Chainsaw Man learned what the term fail girl meant and went, okay.
So that's a good idea.
Alright, bet.
Coming.
You dodged it. That's my leader.
You can use an ultimate.
Should I stand on this enemy? Okay, here's what I found.
Bring it on!
Kick ass. He's like the little electric guy in Demon Slayer, the I like but also
They've
hate.
been shot. They're wide open.
All he do is cry.
Oh yeah, that guy.
The one that's only cool when he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Yukari's too. The fungies.
Let's end this. Just one more. Take that.
Pretty cool. They're all the ultimates are pretty cool. Except for Junpei, who's is mostly cool, but he tripped. He trips during it. He just got his like second ultimate, so and I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully he doesn't trip during it.
Man.
I'm like, damn, they really don't do this guy justice.
What to do?
He's kind of
Let
a,
a
he
man
is
take a
kind of a
break.
dumbass, but like, he's not that much of a dumbass. Can he not trip every time?
No, he's got a trick.
Give that guy a break.
Nonsense. Make him worse.
Help us. Call an enemy. Thanks.
One step at a time. Let's go! I've been waiting! Don't pull any punches!
Doing that so I can go home. By go home, I mean go to bed.
I've already scanned this one. What next? I won't lose.
You're your own Morgana.
What's next?
This has been a busy day.
Right?
Aren't you tired? You're tired.
No. You're tired. You should go to sleep. I said
Morgana,
go to
please.
sleep.
Morgana, please.
Morgana, please, I just want to go out and do laundry.
I'm all ready.
You're too tired for laundry. You should go to sleep.
Never gonna have clean clothes.
All the girls. You stink.
I almost never did laundry when I was playing Persona 5.
Damn.
Amada-kun.
Damn it!
Who's gonna win this?
Persona!
Pull the trigger.
Wake up, kiddo. It's time to fight.
Appreciate it.
I'll go with.
If somebody woke me up like that, I'd be so disarmed.
About that.
Be like, ah.
Isn't that just how you are when you wake up in general?
Yeah. But like, don't tell me to do anything either. Honestly, that's how I am all the time. I'm just always coming to. Huh? Say who?
Let me just keep. I just can't stop. Just can't stop hitting.
Sorry, I just can't stop curb stomping your ass.
We're fine. We finally made it. Done and dusted just in time for 10 o'clock.
Damn, I didn't know you were a Persona professional.
Apparently I am. I mean, I do play on hard mode.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I got bored and I was like a little over leveled, so I was like, I'm just gonna switch it to hard mode, and I haven't switched it back.
Wow. Hear that,
I only
guys?
died a few times, so. Yeah, I'm
Ladies, you hear
kind of a
that?
gamer.
I suppose that I have done enough work as well.
I need to find a spot where I can return to the first floor. Because I don't want to open the game and then have it run for a bit and then die to the Reaper.
Now, what do we run
Yeah.
into next?
What do we run into next? Akihiko says. As I'm talking about the
Where's the
Reaper.
shadow?
Yeah, I don't want to run into anything.
Hey, there's a treasure.
Oh, that one wasn't scared of me. I guess I better, Oh, it gave up.
Me.
Blindly slashing my sword behind me. Like, stay away!
I can't
Get away from me, you demon!
The floor numbers are unspeakably high now. You just said the number, Luca. It's 206.
I dare not speak it.
Best to stay on your toes here.
A shadow.
This one.
I kind of
This
wish
one
I was at home relaxing underneath a
Yeah,
kotatsu
Hiko
and
dare you
eating
to
some
jump from
tangerines.
Tartarus.
That teleporter can take us back to the entrance,
Sick,
but I can
sick,
keep going.
sick. That's exactly what I was looking for. Actually, I could have just made Fuga spend some SP and send it to the back to the entrance, but I've not done that yet. Alright, we could probably just call it here since it is exactly 10 o'clock.
Thank you guys for bearing with us for such a odd stream.
Yeah,
We should be
sorry
back
my
to
computer
normal.
sucks.
Once we reconstitute,
cursed.
once we reconstitute the Jaime goo, everything should be back to normal next week.
Yep. And my computer didn't do another unexpected restart during that stream, so I
Yeah.
guess we're doing good. Watch it just
Yeah.
fucking die. But
Right now.
Anyway. You should check out our VODs. We try to stream every Sunday at about, I don't know, somewhere around 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Central. Usually
Ideally.
nowadays. Usually
Just
nowadays
check,
it's like
check our
8:15.
Twitter.
Yeah, we always
Try to
tweet
tell
right
you
before
if we're late.
Yeah. And we always tweet
But-
right before we go on, so like just follow that. And also
hit,
like
hit the bell.
whoever like runs it is like really funny, so you should probably like just follow for their jokes.
Wonder who that could be.
It's my dad.
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
Can you imagine? No.
That would be the worst PR person we could possibly have.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's me. I do it.
There.
But-
That's who it is, huh?
You'll never know
Alright,
for
we'll
sure.
see you all next week. Have a good night.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.